The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Hancock-Whitney Stadium in Mobile, home to the South Alabama Jaguars. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Jaguars offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Makes the grab. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this.
Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball. And this offense right now is in a groove early.
So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets enough. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do I...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. It's a seam wide open. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. The extra point here would tie the game. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quickly complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Got it in the middle, it's Bullock. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Jaguars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught, close to the marker, it's Bullock. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Tosses it incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Davenport. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. They've got the screen set up, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Davenport. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, South Alabama. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
Coming out with it, it's Montgomery. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Keith. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. From the gun, running back gets to give. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Hauls it in. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Pocket breaking down. Pressure coming. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the back. It's complete. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from...
Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Braxton. Complete to the left. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake, now to throw. Steps away to find some room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The throw, grabbed in the middle, it's Jones. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Golden Eagles will have it 1st and 10. The play action fake. It's caught. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they...
Touchdown, Southern Miss. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Shows him the stiff arm. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
Love the execution. execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D-linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Looking for a man, it's Davenport. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught, it's Thomas. Good, solid tackle. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle, it's Martin. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Jaguars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Showing off the arm. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Wants to throw. It's Davenport. Quickly complete. Oh, a lot of space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he uses a stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Chester. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. He leaves it with his back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Golden Eagles have pushed it inside the 20. Send the tight end in motion. from the gun, the ground game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Golden Eagles come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The give to the tailback. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed over the middle. It's Woods. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Slings it downfield. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Davenport. A little screen to the running back. Hard running there. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back open in the middle. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be.
He's loose. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Jaguars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looks as if he's going to run it. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Smashes it between the uprights. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to read. Oh, you got to.
There he goes. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
2nd down coming up.
out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And the Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, Dave. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And the Jaguars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using his feet to buy time. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Davenport. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the run, now to throw. Got his man quickly.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Got it in the middle, it's Kitchens. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Davenport. Snagged in the middle, it's Martin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Catch in the middle, it's Kitchens. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Jaguars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop after the catch, but it'll be first and goal from the 10. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Jaguars! They move on top here in the fourth.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle.
24, Southern Mississippi.
He'll bring it out. It's Briggs. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his man. It's Metcalf. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the offense falls on the ball, but they'll still have to give it up. They're short of the first down. This offense has it with really good field position. With jet sweep pass. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, South Alabama! That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air, it's Braxton. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Leaves it with the back. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Heath. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. He's got the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6.
White 53. White 53.
Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Number 13.
Well, you get the touchdown, but there's not a lot of time left. So you need to get the onside kick. You may have time for one more play, one shot to throw it in the end zone and somehow see if you can steal this game.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.